James and Chris, I'm so happy to join the countless people who will be giving thanks for your ministry and time at Linfield. I well remember your induction in 1993 and the years together in ministry. I counted you as a precious brother in the Lord and was so grateful that God had guided you and guided those appointing for you to be the pastor at Linfield. To stay for such a long period of time is unusual in these days, and to stay in one place and retain a freshness shows a spiritual depth that is impressive, if I may say. And now a change. God, of course, will have lots for you to do for him in a sort of more deinstitutionalized way, which I pray will be freeing more time together, more love, more opportunities for the gospel. So, to both of you, I say, have a happy and blessed and healthy time together in the future. And talking about health, are you still wearing a pedometer and counting your steps? God bless you both.
Hi James, I'm sorry that Deborah and I can't be with you today on this, I think it's your final Sunday. This comes with every good wish from both of us in Hereford. We had a wonderful time working in Linfield, and you're still the best person I've ever worked for, and that I think is unlikely to change now considering where I am. So we hope you have a good day and you receive all of the affirmation and thanks that you deserve for a wonderful ministry, which will continue into retirement, I've no doubt. And we are very grateful for all that you did for us in our time with you. So this comes with every blessing.
And love to Chris.
And love to Chris too. Have a good day. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
David James Clarke. My goodness me, how time has flown by. The first invitation that I had to come to Linfield was as a result of James Clarke and his wife Chris going to Bermuda and at a cocktail party they heard that there was some ex-lawyer who is now doing time at Wycliffe Hall in Oxford and sent an invitation for me to come and meet. And from that first encounter, I knew that James was going to be an important part of my life. My time in Linfield was so wonderful. Our family grew, my faith grew, my vision of God grew, and my understanding of what the church could and should be in a community also grew. James, you were firstly an amazing friend, a wonderful mentor, an encourager, and a great colleague to work with. You lived by what you preached most of the time, except when we were in the car and you happened to be stuck behind a tractor in the West Sussex fields. But I suppose we all need to learn things like patience and so on and so forth. But I see you in my mind's eye as a visionary and as an enabler in the best sense of the word. Your passion for the gospel and to see Jesus known is infectious. Yet even though the task is always urgent, you made being an ordained ministry hugely fun and joy-filled. I will always remember our staff meetings where the presence of a snake, a rubber snake on the chair, always filled you with surprise and enabled us to laugh and to break the ice. You had the capacity to build around you a multi-gifted team, making room for people's strengths and also allowing for their weaknesses. You were able to make us laugh and to laugh at yourself. Your handling of the precious Word of God instilled in each one of us how serious it is to know God through His Word and to proclaim Him faithfully. My whole family look back on those days as hugely formative, legendary almost. And in my imagination, I still hear myself saying, "What do we do in Linfield?" Or when facing a problem, I could seem to remember we faced this once before in Linfield. And it's not just what Linfield did for me, but what Linfield does, because Brett Stoner and many others keeps us completely abreast with what's going on in the life of the parish, and it's always refreshing to see new ideas and new ways of doing ministry. Your patience allowed us to make mistakes and to grow. A patience that was so wide it could encompass the folly of working with Stuart Silk and Nick Dill, amongst others. And now, the time has come for you and Chris to step back from the parish as you look forward to new ministries, to take a well-earned rest with Sean, Richard, and their families. And my whole family, particularly Benjamin, your godson, wanted me to say how much we love you and admire you, James. And may God continue to bless and to keep you always. We look forward to seeing you again in a new guise and in a new way. Come back to Bermuda soon.